Did I sleep in? I did not sleep in, but I will say I slept until my alarm. It doesn't happen very often. My cats often wake me up. But last night I slept all the way up until the alarm. And I could have kept sleeping. And I'm probably going to sleep in tomorrow morning. Either tomorrow or Monday. Maybe both days. Because Tuesday we kick off Diablo 4 and the Dawnwalker presentation on the same day. And then I just pre-ordered Saros just now to get it downloading. Which is on the 30th. So I've got busy week ahead. So I am going to try to sleep in tomorrow and Monday, I think. Also just depends on how I feel. I have, knock on wood, been able to fend off the nasty crud that is going around town. We did find out yesterday, it's not just, it's the whole school. The whole school's out sick. We took our grandniece yesterday. She didn't go Wednesday or Thursday because both her and Chris are sick. And then we showed up and there was like only 2 kids from our grandniece's class were at school. Like, I think there's like 15 or 18 kids in that class. They're all homesick. And like all the other classes for like first, second, third, fourth, fifth grade, etc. They're all down. Like there's only like 3 to 5 kids from each class. So something nasty is going around right now. Summertime head cold nastiness. It's probably around a COVID or something.
Okay. Hello.
Armistice Archives.
And after the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar.
Interesting. Safeguard the past, safeguard the future. We will call the cost of unfettered war and stand at the bulwark of peace. Sorry, we stand as the bulwark of peace. Folder. I don't see any books or mags here.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18.
Unit
You will
18.
not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Where is... So far, everything is good, yes. Ugh, I'm just really tired. I also need to watch the new 2 episodes of Maul today. I haven't worked out for 2 days, which is not good. Really got to work out today.
You may proceed, Captain.
Terramorph data. You know, it'd been a lot cooler is if some of this stuff was open. I could rob things. What just happened there? Why is that window popping up? Lurking is just fine. Grace says I actually got 8 hours of sleep, which is rare. Went to sleep at 6:30 last night like an old man. I know the feeling. I almost never make it past 7:30. And I take naps every day, but I do get up, you know, I get up 3:30, 4 o'clock pretty much every day.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to
I almost always take a nap in the middle of the day. And I'm pretty much always in bed by 7:30. Now, rarely I will stay up later than that. Usually, like it's Sunday nights, because Sunday nights I'll end up having a coffee. Andreja has no head. Sunday nights I'll have a coffee at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, because I'll go play Lord of the Rings online with my brother and their family. And that usually doesn't start till 7:38. And I'm ready for bed, so I have to crank a coffee out to stay up with them and play on Sunday nights, which usually means afterwards, because I'm still kind of amped up from caffeine, and also, you know, just the fun of having played Lotro with my family. You know, you're always coming off of that. It's like being on stage in front of an audience. You know, you had a good time. You might be a little tired, but then there's a wind down period after that. So I never get to bed until about 10 o'clock on Sunday nights. The Sunday nights we play, we don't always play.
Excuse me.
There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Okay.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
I made someone a promise, Adrian. Can you assure me this data's going to be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
This is such a good storyline. Well, here you go.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where...
I haven't
exactly
really
this
gone
work's
looking
getting
for any
done.
of the books yet.
The Red Devil's headquarters
Morgan.
on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural
I don't
spot.
really pick them up.
Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
And my
Then
apartment.
I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
My apartment. I'm rich, bitch. Hadrian. Stick that thing in my face and I haven't even finished my first cup of coffee. Jesus.
Unregistered armor. What? No known manufacturer. Well, whoever made that, tell them to get a license from Mass next time.
Ain't nobody need a license for the armor I'm wearing.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Sure.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Sure, whatever.
Good enough, I suppose. Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Don't know that I can agree to that.
I understand this puts you in a strange position, but this information is too sensitive to share without your agreement. Can I count on you to keep this between just you and I?
I know what lies behind this door. What's interesting is I've done it. I've always chosen to go behind the door. And then I have chosen whether or not to tell Hadrian. I've done it both ways. I have never just said thanks but no thanks. Nah, I really want to tell
Let's hope it
Hadrian.
never comes to that. Head to the elevator.
Because
You're
last
going
time I
to
did, I
subsection
didn't tell
7.
Hadrian.
I'll
So
make sure
we're going to
you're
go
cleared
this
for
route, and then we're
access by the
totally
time
going
you
to tell
get there.
Hadrian. You tell Hadrian every time, J Dilla. I did the first time. I did not the second time. But I think we're gonna do the tell her route this time again. It feels like it's the right time to do it. We're christening the PS5 with this playthrough. We might as well do it
Are
the
we
right
at
way.
all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
I fucking love Andreja.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Sorry.
Very well, I will wait. You go on.
Man, this makes me want to rewatch the X-Men movies.
Come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
I was just thinking of Magneto when he's inside the plastic prison cell.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Can't say that I do.
I'm Francois Fanon. But most know me as Vae Victis. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
That's Hadrian's last name.
Very astute. That's my daughter,
Indeed.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you.
More crucial
And
work.
I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Huh. We're doing fine without you.
I'd ask you at least hear me out. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Just spit it out.
Gladly. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlase. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research.
Okay.
Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death...
Ooh, is this where we get to go to that place that has all the mech corpses?
When the colony war ended,
There's some cool screenshots there.
refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally
Oh, you didn't know Walter was Quark?
I want you to track him down and deal with
Armin
him
Shimmerman, baby.
however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
Why not hand this over to one of the members of the recovery team?
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout.
How about Yeah, how do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man?
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat. By all means.
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. You lied to me, bitch! Oh wait, was she downstairs? No, she's definitely back over here somewhere. Yes, this is a Vanguard quest. Do I have to actually physically grab Andreja?
My day is suddenly much improved. Goodbye, dearest.
Let's roll, girl. Gotta go find a deputy.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
There's an executed war criminal in your basement.
Captain, please, keep your voice down. The situation with the prisoner is a complex one. A holdover from a different era. But it's a situation we've been managing as discreetly and humanely as we can for some time now. And the most critical part of that management is making sure no one else learns of it. Do I make myself clear?
You can't keep me from telling Hadrian.
Short of jailing you? No, you're right. But in this moment, I think it would be a big mistake to tell her. Though I presume he didn't call you down there simply to discuss his daughter.
He asked me to deal with a Dr. Orlase.
Dr. Reginald Orlase? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlase is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
The location of Hadrian's old research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Nope.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain.
I'm gonna go play spy.
Something to report?
No, what you and your mom and I did last night, we can't report that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her too, Gray. I told her the first time it's the right thing to do. I ain't no dirty liar, pants on fire.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
So formal, sitting down.
You find Orlase, deal with him, and you bring me the evidence. I'll give you the location of the research team. Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf system. There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez.
Why does it matter?
Should be able to help you find our man.
Yeah, why does it matter if I'm wearing my gloves or not? I do not understand the fascination with these things. So, I've had these for 2 years. I've worn them quite frequently. They have become a talking point in the last 2 weeks, and I cannot for the life of me fathom why. All I see on TikTok and Instagram are little man babies going off about how I'm wearing gloves and how gay it is. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, Gamer Gramps needs his gamer gloves. What? These are compression gloves, you dumb fucks. Do you not know where compression gloves are? Oh, he's wearing fingerless gloves like he's some sort of muscle man. Are you fucking stupid? Compression gloves, you dumb shits. Like, has nothing to do with age. It has to do with their compression gloves. Have you never actually done compression stuff before? I've been wearing compression gear since I was in my 20s. Like, it's just something you can do if you like compression gear. I got mine on Amazon. Compression socks, great for running. Also great for long flights. Can I go directly from here? I bet I need to pick up. Yeah, it's all online bullying bullshit. It's just makes me chuckle.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
And I cannot tell you why it became a talking point within the last like 2 weeks, but it is every
I am
fucking day.
grateful for
I
our
see
time
10,
together,
15
always.
comments.
Leaving so soon.
Usually on TikTok and Instagram. I keep thinking that's an elevator. Alright, if I grabbed her, can we just go straight there?
Say the word, and we
Yeah,
shall be on our
Zoomers,
way.
right? Let's bring the speed down. I hit the wrong button. It's like bring the speed down and then we like jump into warp. That's some funny shit. Alright. I was trying to use the thrusters and I forgot it was RB instead of LB. Yeah, late Gen X, early millennial. Right in the middle, 1980. Is the Mantis suit good? It can be. It depends on if you like the stats or not.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you the one who took down the Crimson Fleet? Buddy and Sistef was telling me all about it.
It
Pretty
is
amazing
me.
stuff.
Hey, my biggest fan and supporter. How are you?
Don't believe the lies, Bastion
I
Craft.
try not to trade
I know
in
who
gossip,
you are.
but you haven't verifiable information.
Well, hello, cutie patootie.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard.
I am with the Vanguard. Super et Ultra.
Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform.
So, what can I do for you?
Reginald Orlase. Heard you might know him.
Orlase. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him?
Former UC scientist wanted for war crimes.
Seriously? Out here? Surprised they didn't send out a general notice he's in town. Though, I guess there's less a chance he bolts if they keep it hush. But I expect we would have heard something... Wait... The Warlock!
There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it. And at least 2 never came back. Aetheria's debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting.
Let's do it.
Can't think of a better spot your Orlase might be hiding. Sure thing.
Here. This should get you pointed in the right direction.
Thank you very much. It's warning me about boarding, so I can't blow them out of the sky. I wonder if I need to tune down my weapons. you're definitely out there. Let's come up over the edge of this asteroid and see if I can see you. Is that a mine? I think I just flew past a mine. There's totally mines out there. Huh, my audio... Thanks, Adventures with Dreadline friends. I don't know why that didn't give me an audio notification, but thanks for joining the Only Rins over on YouTube. Alright, we're on engines.
What are you? No, no, I will not die in a cage.
Oh. Is Reginald the same guy who played the old man in Jedi Fallen Order? He was Teal'c's like tutor in Stargate SG-1.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged.
I gotta go look his name up. Tony Amendola. Who does the voice actor for this character?
Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
Somebody's trying to delete files. Alright, I don't remember the character's name really quick. We'll get up here and see the body and I'll go look it up again. Because it sure sounds like that actor. I can't remember the character name off the top of my head that he was just playing. Helmet? No, not worth it. Definitely taking those goodies. Oh, Reginald Orlase. Tony. It is voiced by Tony Amendola. Haha! My brain is still functional. Orlase lab coat. A special waffle. Can I take this ship? Not that I want this ship. I can't take this ship. No, I cannot take this ship. This ship has been rendered inoperable.
I do not mind warm temperatures, but this is a bit much.
Yeah, this game is nothing like No Man's Sky. Those people are idiots. Seriously. Like, that is the definition of an idiot. No Man's Sky is a crafting survival game. This is a giant RPG. Like, it's not even the same thing. That's like saying Mario Brothers is an Elden Ring Souls-like experience. It's like they're so far from each other. Ceros just finished installing. That's ready to go for the 30th. Is that on this side? I think that's on the other side of the asteroid. Right there. Alright, we're good. I'm starting to really enjoy flying around with the thrusters. Yeah, No Man's Sky doesn't have orbiting systems, it doesn't have physics.
Starship Frontier. This is United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
I think I forgot to do something, which is the install 30 ship mods to get to rank 4, which I need to do before I go do anything.
Hello, stranger. I am offering food and company.
Such a weird bug. Join me on my ship.
Stranger. I am offering food and company.
You have a favorite restaurant here? Mine is currently Whetstone, but it changes.
I need 30, right? Yes.
Hey, got anything you need to offload? Okay, no problem.
I need to go grab coffee, though, before we do this. Don't actually know where the ship is, unless it's like every time I jump into space, it's sitting there. I'm not sure. Oh no, I hit the wrong one. I still will never get. I wish I could invert the controls in this scene. Maybe they've added that and I never noticed. Something I can stick there. Oh, nope. That'll work. No. Come on now. Okay, I think that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta do 30 of these. This is gonna take us a few minutes, and they gotta be different ones. Oh no, that won't go anywhere. Shit, I lost count. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7. Oh, that won't fit there for some reason. Alright. Did it just crash in the middle of that? My first official crash since the patch, ladies and gentlemen. I have finally crashed. So now everybody could say the game is a piece of shit, and I should go make a Reddit thread about how it crashed. That is my first crash since the patch. So I've played, when did they patch? Like, I'm 102 hours into the game. That's the first patch in like probably 50 hours of gameplay. I did turn PSSR 2 back on, but I haven't had any issues in like 40, 50 hours of gameplay, so. But I have finally officially crashed. Game is like, no, you're not supposed to touch those two things together. It makes sparks. Quick, everybody, go to Reddit. Don't forget to make your hate rage post. Renfail's such a shill. He didn't make a rage post about how the game crashed. They already patched for regular PS5 players yesterday or the day before. PS5 Pro patch was like a week ago. PS5 base patch was day before yesterday. Bethesda patches their games. Anybody who says otherwise is full of shit. Now, on just out of an abundance of curiosity, I'm switching to performance to do this next part. Just out of an abundance of caution.
Sure, how about it?
I don't want to have any accident issues if I can avoid them. Shipbuilder. Alright, let's try that again. Structural. 1. Oh God, stop moving. 2. Let's just stay on this side for the moment so I don't get confused. I need that thing. Where's it at? Also, maybe I wonder if there's like a bug where if you start to put too many things on, it gets upset. Maybe I should only do like 10 and then stop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. got it last time, trying to put this tail thing on. No, come on now. Get the piece. Pick the piece. Flip the piece. Bring the piece down. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else I can fit under there. Yeah, I can fit this again. I think. Yes. Alright, so I could keep going out from here. Let's go all the way back up to the top. Bracer, stick that here. Do I have one of these? I don't think I do. Uh-oh, I got an error. All modules must be above. Oh, it's that piece right there. That's not gonna work. Well, that was green to me. Hang on, I had another piece I wanted to put over here. Damn, that'll fit. It's such a mixed match. I don't know how many pieces I have on here now. I need something for the back end here. I don't think I have anything. I think I have placed all I'm going to be able to place, which is fine. Exit, accept. Now we got to go back in here and we have to delete them all. Oh, I backed out by accident.
Sure, have at it.
No, I don't like the BioShock games. Wasn't a fan. Played them. They were okay, but I didn't like the combat style. The story was great. Combat style, not a fan. Alright. I get to do this all over again. This is tedious as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they need a... This particular skill point to grind this up is tedious. Alright. Let's do this all over again. It might even be easier to do these quick 4 and then back out rather than try to like skim to find, you know what I mean? Like I've been trying to find all the pieces. It might be easier just to grab these 4, back out, grab them 4 again, delete, go, delete, go, delete, go. Could start a ship from scratch as well. I don't remember what the core building pieces are though, so. How many do I have, by the way? It's the last tier, so I mean, I want to get this 13. Did it not count the ones I just did?
You should inspect your ship for heat leach.
Does it have to be 100% original mods every single time? Or just when you go in, it's those ones? I'm going to try this. I need to test this for my own sanity. I'm at 13. Structural, accept. That's 50. That should be 15. No, it does not count them unless it's got to be 100% original things that I haven't ever installed before.
Need some work done?
Ew. Well, I need to get out of the structural line then, because I think I've placed everything I can do with the structural shit.
Sure, have at it.
Let's look for something else that's cheap. Cargo holds we could do? Pretty sure I've already done that one. Don't I have that one installed on the other side? No, it is different. How is it different? Looks the same. God damn it. I fucking hate these controls sometimes. Click. Flip. No. Because if you don't have it selected, it will duplicate instead of flip. User error. Yeah, warning, schmorning. Okay, that's fine. Confirm. Shipbuilder. Delete. 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 Just gonna triple check here. Okay, we're good. Save, just in case. Just in case. Thanks, Tanvarus. How's this shipbuilding going? I'm not actually doing shipbuilding.
Hey,
I am
what can
just
I do for you?
grinding out the 30 mods that I have to get to rank 4
no
of ship
problem.
modifications so that I can do the maximum amount of modifications on my ships. Alright, we did that one. We can do this one. We can do this one. We can do this one. We already did that one. We can do this one. Do this one. Let's flip around to the other side. I forgot. I lost track. I don't think I can stick this anywhere. No. Alright. Well, let's, Whoa, whoa, whoa. What errors do we have? I didn't notice we had errors. Need more grab, jump, thrust. Aww. Aww. Ah, damn it. Shit, I didn't keep track of these. Alright, that's just a warning. Jesus, I have no idea what order I did those things in. It's after that one, so up to the Galleon STO2. Everything after that, I had to delete. STO2. Alright, let's go delete all these. Then I need to back out because I totally lost track. Ah. You want me to do math when it's the morning? Let's see here. Give me a second here. I heard a noise outside. Yeah, the Freestar Ranger ship has always been a reward for that quest line. Chris is up earlier than I anticipated her being up, but she said she slept better last night, so she's still coughing. I need 5 more points.
Anything I can help you with? Sure, have at it.
Alright. It was everything after the Galleon STO2, so... 1, 2... Oh, damn it. One more should be enough. There we go. Now I just need to level up. And I will have max level of everything. How am I doing on coin? Nothing. I'm a brokey. No, these mods are not changing. You can change the appearance of the ship. I don't want to change the appearance of the ship. I was just adding
my favorite
things
person.
to modify to get my mods. You have to do original mods. Like the first one is 15. I think the first one is like 5. The next rank is 15. And the next rank is 30. But now I'm done. So now, just the next time I level up my character, I will be able to take the final rank of Starship Design, and that means I am 100% finished with the grindiest of the skills in the game, which are weapon mods, spacesuit design, and starship design. So now I can literally mod every single spacesuit, every single weapon, and every single ship in the game. And I can use every style of mod available, including the rare ones, because I also have special projects. I am done at just over 100 hours. Now, later on, when I decide to get into outpost building, I'm gonna have to take outpost engineering. That is not something I am working on today. I've had people ask if I'm going to do outpost building with this build, with this character. The short answer is yes. The long answer is it ain't going to be a while. But I will eventually do an outpost guide series for the PlayStation 5. Because I've got one from when I did on the Xbox a couple years ago. But I will make a new version for the PS5. But I'm not new. We're gonna go play the game for a little while and ignore that shit, because now I can start working on things like my persuasion and my lock picking and all that shit. I never saw that one. Boost assault training. Nearby enemies take damage when you boost and have a chance to catch on fire. Chance to knock down enemies when you boost. Aiming those sights while boosting lets you hover in place. Fuck, I never did that before. When hovering, time slows and the world moves 70% slower around you. You get the option to make X-Tech extractors down the line in the Terran Armada quest. Oh, for like outpost stuff? That sounds dope. Yeah, because then you could set up your mining operations to farm cash. Because all you need is cash and X-Tech for the ultimate weapon modding and stuff. So you could set up your mining operations to generate cash and set up your X-Tech production line to get X-Tech, and then you're in an infinite loop of maxing out your shit before you ever go through the new game plus. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to the Terran Armada stuff. Maybe by the end of next month.
Authorized personnel. Your friend has to stay here.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Orlase?
I don't do collabs, guys. Multiple people have asked this morning. I don't know where that's coming from, but no, I don't do collabs. I will occasionally go like on a podcast if someone asks me to be on a podcast, but I don't do jack shit unless you're paying me to do it. So, yeah, collabs aren't worth it in my opinion because those people aren't paying me to collab with me. So, there has to be a clear financial benefit for me to want to do anything with anybody. I am that kind of guy. I am 100% focused on cash generation at this stage in my life. I have done all the networking I will ever need to do in my life. I have climbed all the mountains, swam all the oceans. The only thing I give a shit about right now is how much more money can I add to my retirement account so that whenever I decide to finally just stop doing this every single day and retire, I'm covered for the rest of my life. So yeah, if it's not money in my bank, I don't lift a finger for it. So collabs are like, what's the point? It's someone else getting famous off of me participating. Like, they're having me on their show because it's going to benefit their show in some way, shape, or form. But what benefit am I getting out of it? Are the views that I'm going to get from being on their show worth dollars in my bank account? Maybe. It depends. Because a collab, like, especially in the OF world, like a collab means we're going to work together so that we can both mutually benefit financially from this venture. Collabs in the gaming space I've only ever seen it be one way, with the rare exception of like the Drop Frames podcast, because those guys have stuck together for a long time and they all are successful in their own right and they do good. Like the Drop Frames podcast is a good show, but it's pretty rare in the gaming space to see collabs be mutually beneficial. It's almost always somebody trying to get famous off of somebody else or someone else trying to piggyback off of someone else's success. So that's me being a jaded old motherfucker because I've been around the block a few times. It was the same thing in the travel space. Like true collabs were very, very rare. Dribrum says in the comedy podcast game, guests are paid. Correct. So in the comedy podcast game, guests are paid to be on the show, and the host is paying for the transportation and the hotels and everything else. So you're being flown in to be a guest on the show, and you're being paid for your time. You want to do that? I'm happy to come on your show. Happy to be on your show. Happy to collab with you. But I need to be paid up front. But that's just where I am in my career. I don't benefit from that. It's cutthroat, but it is what it is. Like, I've built the companies, worked with people. I have done all those things, and I have been a people pleaser my whole career. And I just reached a point where I said, I'm done being a people pleaser, and it's just me, myself, and I. It's my wife and I, and that's all I give a shit about. So anything that benefits us financially, I'm happy to do. Everything else is like, nope. I don't answer emails. I turned off all my DMs. I don't take messages from anybody. Emails, I have a copy-paste email reply that goes out to every single email that comes in. Thanks for your interest, but I'm only doing paid sponsorships, reviews, and collabs at this time. What's your budget? And 99% of the time, I don't hear back from people. I literally, I get spammed every day with like 30 fucking emails. And I just copy paste. You want to spam me? I'll fucking spam you right back. And then 99% of the time that you do hear back, it's, well, we don't have the budget for that. Then what the fuck are you doing outreach, you dumbass? Like, if you don't have a marketing budget, then you're not a business. You're nobody. You're in a basement working on a hobby project. That's great. But if you don't have a marketing budget, why are you trying to market to people? Like, you got to have a budget. Rant over.
The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word.
But I also worked in marketing for so many years that I have zero sympathy for laziness in the marketing division.
Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted. I have no idea. I have no desire to go be chill with other people. Like, I will community game with people in our community when our alignments match up. So, like, as an example, I know that we have done Destiny 2 in the past. We've done Dune Awakening in the past. World of Warcraft in the past. I know we're going to be doing Conan Exiles very shortly. There are some of us who are going to be collaborating in that sense because all of us are going to be mutually making content around a game. In Shrouded, we've done that before. Or mutually benefiting by all playing together and having fun together. That's about as far as I'll go for collaboration. But that's because it's members of my community, people I know, people who I actually have a vested interest in helping build up or seeing succeed. Like, Bubbleoni has been a paying subscriber to my channel for almost 4 years, I think. Dribrom's in here in the community. I know Dribrom's been doing it for like 4 years as well. Those people, I mean, it's a weird parasocial thing. I don't know them in real life, but they have been paying members and supporting my channel for 4 fucking years. I absolutely will do collabs and everything I can. I will retweet Bubbleonia's shit. I will share it out on Discord. I will play games with him. I've done an actual play series with him. We've done Baldur's Gate 3 together. We've done Enshrouded together. We've done Dune Awakening together. And I'm going to go do Conan Exiles together. Abso-fucking-lutely, I will share his shit out. Gray is another person who's been in our community, who's been building up his streaming stuff. As often as I can, I will raid his channel. I don't get to raid Bubbleonia much because Bubbleonia plays like late at night and I'm in bed. But Gray is often streaming when I am finishing, so I'm happy to like raid Gray, push Ray's. Gray finally started doing guides, fist bump. Proud to see that. Happy to share his guides out, and I keep forgetting to set up a channel in our Discord for people to share their shit more frequently. So like community members like that. Happy to help those people succeed and see those people succeed and when our interests align, do things together with those people. But, like, who the fuck is Fighting Cowboy to me? Who the fuck is Joe Schmo? Who the fuck is, like, I don't give a shit about these people. I don't know them personally. I've never met them. I have no vested interest in their success. I don't know their values, their views, their, are they racist, homophobic? Are they, is it like Asmongold style? Like, I don't know. I'm being facetious here because I obviously do know who Fighting Cowboy is, but I'm saying for the sake of argument. It's like the whole thing the other day, someone had that Twitter rant about, why don't big streamers raid small streamers? They should be helping out. And I'm like, why the fuck should I be helping out a random stranger? My wife's got a myoma. She's trying to prep for a surgery. We've got our grandniece here. They're all sick. That's what I give a fuck about. Is that right there? How can I make as much money as possible to make sure that their medical bills are paid and that they can not have to, my wife doesn't have to work. And my grandniece, anytime she asks for something, what do you need, sweetie? You want finger paint? Sold. Finger paint it is. Do you want a little toy horse? Sold. Little toy horse it is. Like, whatever you need, honey, I'm there to get that for you. How is going and collaborating with some rando on Twitch or rating some rando on Twitch benefiting those people? Dribber, I'm coming in with 32 months of membership. All right, it's 32 months. Maybe I was thinking 4 years. You've been here 3 years. Still, that's impressive. And also celebrating 32 months of only Rins. Thank you, Dribber. Anyway, yeah. I should probably clip this out. Why I don't do collabs. $120 end. I could probably put that in the how to make a living as a content creator and streamer. That could probably go in there. Why collabs aren't worth it. I think they can be if you align with the people, but you really got to know the people to, You're welcome, Great.
Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there.
Thanks, Crazy Town.
The
Welcome
area was
aboard.
ground zero for xenoweapon deployments
As a
during
guild
the
captain
war,
on YouTube.
So I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check
pasa?
in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit.
Sí.
Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome. Of course, we're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Every tool at our disposal. Yeah, culture war bullshit is, no time for that, no patience for that. El Jefe says, wish I had found you sooner. Well, I am here every day. What's up, Maltos? It says spit facts.
Authorized personnel only.
The Great Serpent favors me. Yes, good. Let's go. No organics here. Valuable minerals, perhaps.
Like that ship. well, we're going to be doing, by the way, for our channel members over on YouTube, this is the stuff that happens in between the streams. As of the 22nd of this month, I crossed my, it's our biggest financial month and analytics month since I started doing this full time. And I'll be doing an analytics video report once we get into May and I get the final numbers of the month, because we're still tracking numbers. Like the 22nd, I crossed that point. So from here on out, it's just adding, and it's just like going up, and it's like, how high is the ceiling at the moment, which is pretty freaking awesome. And I made a post about this yesterday. I owe it all. Like, I play a lot of games, and every game we have waves, right? They go up, they go down. Different games do different things. It's always a slow, steady climb. And you always have bubbles. Those bubbles always come and go. The most recent bubble we had with the Starfield launch on the PS5 was the biggest bubble I've had to date. I've always had bubbles when I come back and play Starfield. But it's really funny to me for all the people who say that this is a dead game that no one wants to play, that Bethesda is dead as a company, that everyone hates Starfield. Starfield is a boring game, and the data shows that the exact same, it shows the exact opposite of that happening.
Pardon.
Like, they hit bestseller status in physical and digital sales. More people are tuning into the streams than ever. We got a brand new audience of people who are watching. It's so funny to me to see people who will refuse to accept the truth even when it's staring them in the face. Nuh-uh, that's not true. That's impossible. No one likes Starfield. It's a stupid game.
Hope you can succeed at that before.
Adventure with Dread and Friends says, Starfield question. How do you determine what to pick up and leave? I know credits and health stuff are yes, but other stuff like books. So, and this is just the way I do it, Adventures, is I pick up ammo 100% because it doesn't weigh anything. I pick up all health items. And I pick up... Books are hard because some books, like the ones that are about locations on Earth, I don't know which ones prompt the snow globes. You would have to go look at a list of that. I don't pick up books as a general rule. And I don't pick up things for money because I have found over the years that, at least not past a certain point, let me rephrase that. In the early stages of the game, I will pick up every weapon, every spacesuit, anything that's worth like 500 credits or more, I will pick up. And I will work really hard to max out my inventory space. But once I've reached, like, it's usually by the time I'm level 20 and I've got 250,000 credits, I stop looting everything and I just focus on ammo, health stuff, and if it's like a rare item, like a purple, I will often grab those, or a legendary. Purples and legendaries I will pick up because they're usually things that I can either sell that are going to be worth a chunk, or they're things that I can mod later on down the road, especially with X-Tech now. So I'm really focused on, does it look cool cosmetically? If it does, and it's a purple or a legendary, pick that shit up and stash it back at the lodge. That's how I do it. I think it's different for everybody, though. Dragon Reborn says, in a weird way, it probably helps that most of the negative stuff gets pushed into the algorithm for this game, so when people finally find a positive stream, they stick around for more. That probably has something to do with it, but I also think that, the algorithm is...
Oh, there you are. You all done with whatever it was the UC had you on?
The algorithm is what you feed it. So if you want to see more positive Starfield content, all you have to do is block the negative people from your channels and just look for people who actually have fun playing the game. I need to go back into enhanced mode. ass critter. Alright, somewhere in here is an outfit that looks like Hadrian's, and I gotta go find it. Someone said it's in the office that she's in. Hopefully it doesn't like lock me into a conversation with her.
Captain, welcome back.
Is this her office? Oh, and crafting materials, Dread. Crafting mats, Dread. I will 100% loot every single crafting mat I ever find. Because crafting materials are used for everything. From weapons to spacesuits to ships. Like interior decorating, all the like desks and furniture shit that you can build, it all takes crafting materials. So I will 100%... there it is, Hadrian's outfit. I will 100%... Come here.
There is no one. I am always willing to carry an extra.
No, we're giving you Hadrian's outfit, baby. That's what I was looking for. Crafting mats, 100%. Loot all of the crafting mats. Andreja, apparel, wear. Oh, I love that outfit.
I am so grateful for you.
I fucking love this outfit, man. This is probably, it's in my top 3 favorite outfits for Andreja in the game. It's my duty to please that booty. Alright. I've got the outfit. That is a quick save moment. That is going to be her go-to outfit for the next little bit until I can get to Shattered Space and get the Dune still suit stuff. I don't play with mods, so not yet anyway.
I was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen?
Did they give me the penthouse yet? I don't think they gave me the penthouse yet.
To each their own. Still remember my ceremony. 19 years old, standing on the front deck of Mast, looking over the city.
No, not tape. It'll literally say.
But
give me a
it is
second,
real good
Dread.
to have you here again.
Give me a second.
We've
I'll show
been
you in my
going through the
inventory.
Terramorph data, and well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs.
I thought it was part of
point,
this quest line,
the data's
Garrett.
given us more options to explore than we have people.
I wonder
to
if she
work
gave
on
me a
them.
side quest that I didn't pay attention to. The president. Oh, it's the never mind. I did get it. I forgot I got it, and I got sidetracked going and getting my ship modifications. Never mind. I already have the quest, Garrett. I forgot. I got the quest and then backed out to go do shit. I was gonna go do it, and then I got sidetracked doing ship modifications, and forgot that I had just gotten that quest. I do have the quest. Wake, bake, work, kids. Yeah, that's what that is.
That'd be something, wouldn't?
All right,
I'm sorry,
be
are
safe
you-
running errands.
You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser?
He's my next stop, but I was told I need your help overcoming his security protocols.
That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them?
Oh, I'm telling her. Your daddy's alive.
That's not funny. Seriously, how'd you find them?
Angeline, you need to listen to me.
No. That's insane. He died. They executed him. They faked his death? My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And now he's what? An advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive?
Previous cabinet thought he was too useful to get rid of.
I'm sure they did. They invested so much in him over the years. Even grew him an entire family he didn't want.
Vae Victis. Alive? After all this time? So his execution was what? A lie? A cover-up? Incredible. Just
20!
I guess it makes sense though, doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Vae Victis in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited.
People are willing to ignore a lot if you get results.
Exactly. Because the UC, they did a lot of terrible things for that man. But even knowing they did, knowing that they kept him alive all this time, you know what I feel right now? It's hope. I had no one when I was outside the UC. No Red Devils, no family. But that old world, where I was no one and my father mattered, that's gone. Thanks to what you and I have done, I have a place again. A purpose. But it's finally one I can be proud of. You and I, we're getting to change what the UC stands for. So I don't care if Vae Victis is alive or dead. He can rot for all I care.
God,
We're the ones who
I
are
would love to
making
have
the
a
settled
Starship
systems
Troopers game.
and the UC
It's
better.
kind of like this. The ones I've played have not been that good. Making something good out of the UC's past, I can get behind that.
Precisely. Because there's nothing we can do about past choices. What we can do is try and make the right ones now. So, let's get back to the business at hand. Now, my father just handing over the information on the research team and Kaiser out of the clear blue, I can't say I trust it. But if he has something to gain from helping us prevent terramorph attacks, I'm not seeing it. So while you'll absolutely want to be cautious, what would you think about trying to bring back Kaiser?
Let's do it.
I think it's the right call.
I had
But if
completely
Kaiser's been
forgotten
out
about the
wandering
Red
on his own
Eye,
for all this time, you're
lore
gonna need a
tidbit,
couple things.
which is really cool. You know what would be cool? An auto-follow NPC option. Some games have it these days, and it is such a cool thing. Just hold the button and you auto-follow. Or click the button and toggle
I
it.
know it's here somewhere.
Cyberpunk was just, as you move in behind them, it automatically follows at their speed.
Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs.
They do walk
He's
slow.
also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, "No
But do they
spelli
walk
machinis."
Sarah Oakart slow?
Where exactly is the old machine?
If you know, you know. Freestar territory, wandering a battlefield on a world called Nira.
A battlefield? On Nira? Ugh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him. That sector of Nira was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any.
Alright, I'm off to Nira.
And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you've got them.
Actually, I am not, though. I want to go check out my apartment, because I got sidetracked doing ship mods and forgot that we had gotten the penthouse. Where is that at? This one right here. Let's go get my penthouse. Oh my god, the yawns are not going to stop this morning. Oh, yeah, show you the crafting materials. Thank you, I forgot. It's always going to be under resources. I only have a couple on me. Everything that is a crafting resource will show it in the top right or underneath the description. Like when you're hovering over it, if it's on the ground, let me drop this.
I would avoid this city.
So
It is
it's
all
always
just
going to
too
have
much.
that. That's going to be your tooltip. It's going to tell you that it's something for crafting. Whatever it is that you're picking up, the tooltip will always say, this is an item that can be used as a component in crafting. 100% all of them will say that. So anytime you're scanning environments, if it's just like duct tape and it just shows a monetary value, that's not worth picking up. I will occasionally loot that shit that goes into miscellaneous. So like, I know I have some shit in here because I picked it up. Like, those are for quests. I would have to go down through here and find like the random shit that I've accidentally picked up, like razor blades and water bottles and shit. Right now it's all keys. I don't know that I have any on me. But all of these resources, they all say the item can be used as a component in crafting. Whatever it is, those all get listed as components. So you never have to worry about it. Just if it shows only value, it's just vendor trash. If it says can be used as a component in crafting or it's an ingredient for cooking, it'll say, like all of the food items, which I don't mess with, will all say things like gives you X amount of health, does regen. It'll be food or drink, one of those two things. So there's things like loaves of bread, lentils, boxes of cereal, and then there's ingredients like grapes and oranges and potatoes and lemons and limes and all those things. But in order to make specialty foods, if you're going to get into cooking and gastronomy, you're going to need all of those things, because it'll be like you need a loaf of bread with synth meat, spiced worms, and goat cheese to make this specialty sandwich. So if you're going to get into gastronomy and cooking of food, you're going to want to loot all of the food items you come across too. Basically anything that is used for something will immediately say it in the description. If it only says credits and that's it, then that item is worthless. It's just vendor trash. But everything else is worth money, worth something for somewhere. Like even that battlefield meal, it'll say restores 15 health plus 6 carry capacity. Yeah, it's worth money, but that can also be used in gastronomy. Alright, let's go check out my penthouse.
Welcome to Feeling Realty. I'm Zora, and I'm here to help with whatever you may need. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down or move up in the world or just window shopping?
I'd like to find someplace to live.
I don't blame you. It's a lovely city, the crown jewel of the UC. I'm here if you have any more questions or if you'd like to look at properties.
Is this not the one that gives me... I thought this was the one that gave me a
let me just say congratulations
penthouse.
on becoming a United Colony citizen. Let's see what we have available.
Or is this just the option to buy
right
an
now,
apartment
I've got a little
I gotta
place
go
in the
look this
well
up.
that's up for grabs. Need
No.
some work, and the location is Less than ideal, but it's a foot in the door, so to speak. I have a penthouse apartment in one of the residential towers. I forgot. Government has dibs on that one.
When do you get this?
If it comes back on the market, I'll let you know. Sound like something you're interested in?
Oh, yeah, it's at the end of this quest line. Okay, so, never mind. I'm jumping the gun.
For a new home.
Because the penthouse option becomes available after you finish all the UC Vanguard stuff. Alright, that was my misremembering of how this all works. Alright, we should be able to get some really good screenshots, if I remember correctly, on Nero.
Impossible to imagine what this looked like before the colony war. What a waste.
Alright, we definitely need to get some screenshots in here with the giant ass mech. This place is one of the coolest looking locations on in the game, period. I just think this such a cool place. I need to get a good screenshot here. Are we space suited up? Huh. I didn't realize this is a place we had to wear spacesuits to be. There, suddenly the audio notifications are coming through. That's weird. Where are you talking about? What are you talking about, Gray? You need somebody at the eye. There must, or no, sorry, somebody else. That was God of Sin saying something about it. Sweepy says, where is this? This is, Nira. This is where you go in the UC Vanguard quest to find Kaiser the robot. There are some really great screenshots we're going to get in a minute, if I remember correctly, because I think there's some, like, broken down mechs on the other side of the hill. And then there's the mech, like, you can see a mech hanging on the industry line in there, and then this, like, abandoned one here. We're going to get some screenshots here. I kind of want to change the time of day. Let me go see if I can find a chair or something to try to pass the time here. Oh, hello, Heat Leech.
You dare challenge me?
Stupid thing, I can't quite loot it probably there.
The spoils of victory, I suppose.
No chairs. If there's no chairs, I'm gonna go on that ship really quick. I would love to have a seat that I could use right outside here. That's a cool poster, man. Let's wait till 9 a.m. local time and see if we can get some better lighting for screenshots. The Nira Battleground. Oh, much better. Yeah, now we can get some proper screens. Why am I moving? Oh! Dude, I never noticed that you could switch it to Andreja. And you could do her facial things and everything. I had no clue. Well, hold up a second. Thanks, Cliff TV, coming in for 6 months of channel renewal on Twitch. Thank you very much. That'll work. Alright, we gotta take a few screenshots here, everybody. I'm not gonna save that one on the hard drive. We're just gonna save that one to the Xbox. I do want to go in here and get one of these, though. Andreja? You're like running in the wrong way, sweetheart. Alright, we can zoom in. Okay, I need to get one where I am right here in the middle. That is more. Come on now. You can do this. That's probably more or less the middle for the purposes of the screenshot. No, I don't want my mining thing showing, so let's do a normal screenshot. Oops. This one's gonna go out on social. We're gonna call this, I don't know what I'm gonna call this yet. But this is also major post. Oh, I know what I could give. I know what caption I can give this. Hang on, we're going to social media right now, everybody. Put the controller down over there. I know, right, Sweet Pea? Like, I'm always learning new things. It's great. Alright, we're out on Twitter. We're out on Blue Sky. We are out on Facebook. Now let me put this in YouTube in the post section. Yeah, I don't count Bethesda stuff. That's not a mod. It's not a paid mod from someone else. It's a Bethesda thing. Bethesda things don't break the game. Bethesda things don't break achievements. They're not paid things from the creation store. So they don't qualify. Unless you want to be analytical, technical about it, which I am not. Tracker stuff is a little bit different. Tracker stuff is paid. But also official Bethesda stuff. Ooh, this is another great screenshot. Oh yeah, that's going up. That is sick. Oh, fucking A. I gotta save that one to the hard drive too. That's awesome. That's not true, Sweet Pea. You're supposed to play for someone else's enjoyment. How dare you? How dare you prioritize your own self? You're supposed to do what the Reddit trolls tell you to do, damn it. You're not supposed to have your own personal enjoyment. I love the neon, or maybe it's not neon, but it's like a sheet metal cutout of the Freestar Ranger thing over there on the wall. It's such a great screenshot.
We have resorted to theft now, I see.
Wait, did that count as theft? It did count as theft. Nobody saw me. Woo! I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, free ammo! Man! I buy many games. Someone asked a question. If you bought a game on PS5 and the same game is on discount on the Series X, would you buy it again? Absolutely. If I have the disposable income and I liked the game, I own this game on the Xbox or the PlayStation. Paid for both my copies. Ultimate Editions in both cases, or Premium Editions they call it now. I own Skyrim on 3 different places. I own Fallout 4 2 different places. I own Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 I own in 3 different places. Icewind Dale 1 and 2 different places. Knights of the Old Republic, Xbox, PC. Kingdom Come Deliverance, Xbox, PC. Cyberpunk 2077, Xbox, PlayStation. Sorry, Cyberpunk is PlayStation and Xbox. Space Marine 2, Xbox, PlayStation. I could go on. I have many games that I own on multiple systems because I like the games, and sometimes it's been 2 or 3 years since I've played it, and it'll be on sale on a different machine, and I will go ahead and buy it on the other machine and do another playthrough 2-3 years down the road. Baldur's Gate 3, I owned it on the PC, played 3 years of early access, played it at launch of the PC, turned around and bought it again on the Xbox Series X when it dropped in the Xbox Series X. Played full price for both times, don't have a regret in the world. Love that game, happy to play it. So yes, I own many games on multiple machines, on multiple platforms, and I am happy to support developers and own the things that I enjoy in all the different places, even if I'm only renting it, because I can't take it with me when I die, so I don't give a shit about physical. Let's get physical, physical. Robotics. We gotta check the loots around here. Oh, it's all stolen. Never mind. I'm probably not gonna check the loots around here because I'll get in trouble.
Something of value can come from those old mechs.
Lots to do. You understand.
I do understand. Oh, she's right in front of that pole. That is a bad place for you to be, Andreja. Action shot? Why not? The lighting is shit, though. I'm not going to be able to get the lighting that I want. Whatevs. Alright.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere.
Yeah,
Name's
I will
Jill,
usually wait for a discount on the second one. Like, but... Yeah, Fist of Fury. I would say most of the times I've gotten it on the second platform, I've gotten a discount. Baldur's Gate 3 was the weird one because I only paid $40 when I bought it the first time because I bought it in early access the very day it was announced to be on sale. I bought a copy and it was like $40, right? So I got in at a steal. I got 3 years of early access, played the launch version of the game, and then it came out on the Xbox and it was $70 on the Xbox, I think. Because I was paying full price for the next-gen console release. And I was like, at that point, I was like, I don't care. I've already gotten thousands of hours of enjoyment out of the game that I paid $40 for. So to be able to get, pay another $70, I more than got my money's worth on that one. But most of the time, yeah, like, when the Anniversary Edition of Fallout 4 came out, I ignored it. Because I already owned the Game of the Year Edition on the Xbox. And then maybe when the show was airing in December, I think, or after that, I happened to be on the PS5 store one day, and I saw the Anniversary Edition was on sale for like, I don't remember, $25 or something, $15 or $25. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get the Anniversary Edition of Fallout 4 for my PlayStation. And so I picked it up for half price or whatever it was.
Lights are on. Anyone
Star Wars Squadrons I paid full price for on the PC, and then also picked it up when it was part of my Xbox Game Pass sub on the Xbox, and then I also got it through PS Plus on the PlayStation. So that way now I went on all three platforms, even though I only paid for it on one platform. So, but I did early access for that game back when Origin was still a thing. If you guys remember the Origin launcher. Like EA had that special launcher they did. I don't think that's a thing anymore. But I remember having to do all the Origin hoops to get Star Wars Squadrons working. Because I had to set up an account and do all this other shit. And I was like, I just want to play this cool Star Wars game.
You mind if I get back to things?
I would say every single game I've ever enjoyed, I'll have multiple copies. Mass Effect, I bought all those originals when they came out on the PC. I bought the Legendary Edition for the PS4, and I bought the Legendary Edition for the Xbox Series X. So I own that on all platforms. Witcher 3 I bought originally on the PS4, then bought the DLC. Then I bought the Ultimate Edition on the Xbox Series X for like $5 because it came with the base game and all the DLCs like 4 years after launch or something. Cyberpunk 2077 I bought it at launch on the PS4. Turned around and bought the Ultimate Edition on the Xbox, which came with the expansion and the base game, and that was full price. Sweet Pea says,
that it then?
I got Skyrim at GameStop in an under the $20 bargain bin. It's awesome. Fist of Fury says a good chunk of my double dips have been when the game appears on subscription. Right, yeah. What's up, Dokes? Sweet Pea says, have you noticed performance issues between PlayStation and Xbox? I haven't, but Reddit says, oh my god. Yeah, I've seen zero performance differences. Honestly, I've been genuinely surprised. Out of the box, the PS5 enhanced version of the game runs as good as my Xbox Series X runs in quality mode. And the enhanced version of the PS5 looks better than the Xbox quality mode.
Lights are on. Anyone home?
But that's the benefit of a slightly more powerful hardware. I get a little bit better lighting. Now, is the game crashing on the PS5? Yes, I've had the occasional crash. Have I ever crashed in the Xbox? Not since like launch. Like I think the only time I ever remember crashing on the Xbox was when I got to that ground pounder mission. Fuck, I remember the name of the mission. I don't remember the name of the quest it's associated with, but there's that. It's called Ground Pounder, and you got to go to this. You're like helping the UC Vanguard. No, it's UC SysDef and Freestar Ranger factions at the same time. They're like getting attacked by pirates or something, and there's this thing where you zone into this area, and there's like 30 bad guys shooting at you, and then a ship comes down and drops off more bad guys, and it's just like explosions and gunfire. And I remember when I played that at launch, the Xbox crashed at that place like 3 or 4 times. That was one of the first things they emergency patched, was the crashing at that particular mission area. But apart from that, my Xbox playthrough has been, I would say, nearly flawless. There were performance issues with Shattered Space on quality mode when it launched, but those got patched out. I have only ever ran that game on quality mode since they added it to the game on the Xbox, and I've always gotten 60 plus frames, and it's smooth as silk, with like no crashes. Here, enhanced, uncapped, it's working really good. I have noticed a couple of areas where it feels kind of like the Xbox, like when Shattered Space dropped and there was some performance dips in Varun. I have noticed that on the enhanced uncapped version of the PS5 Pro. Occasionally I'll get into like super condensed areas in like New Atlantis, and it'll be like there'll be just a noticeable dip in the frames, and you're like, okay, we're getting down into the probably 20s at this point. But it'll be like just a random couple of moments, and then it catches back up again. So, but yeah, if you go to Reddit, dude, it's a cesspool, man.
Not here to make your fortune out in the fields, then, huh? Suit yourself.
And I also, I'm not a person who goes and makes rage posts. Like we crashed today for the first time in like 40 hours or something.
At least that's
and
what
I joked,
been calling him.
Someone needs to go
No
make a
clue what his
Reddit
actual
thread
designation
immediately,
is,
so that
since
we
he's got
yell
some
about how
sort of security protocol
Renfail
that
only ever
prevents
glazes
inquiries
games
and
because he
general
refuses
chit-chat.
to talk bad about Starfield. And
But
look,
he's a
his game
combat
crashed,
bot,
and he's
right?
not
Yeah.
talking bad about it.
That machine's been out there a while.
He's just sucking
now,
that Bethesda
hunting
dick.
this one side.
And it's like, I just don't get upset
There's a
about
white
crashes.
whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got the
Like,
thing.
I crash every time I
Or it
play
got
No Man's
him.
Sky. Every fucking time, and that game's been out 9 years. Do I complain about it? Nope.
Well.
What's up, Bubbles?
All right. So, sounds like you've got 2 options.
That's my broken record
You can
diatribe
wander
about
around
crashing
out there,
games.
hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him. Maybe you get yourself killed. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what I know about this. Kaiser's location.
Cutthroat little
Going
thief.
rate's a little steep, but I'm willing to negotiate.
Hey, I'm Collective Born. Trust me when I say it's in our best interest that I find Kaiser.
You and everybody else here. But, fine. I'll give you the neighborly discount.
Garrett says, also on Reddit, you never have the whole story. Like, mod load order issue. Yeah, I think Bubbles mentioned that in his video on load order. Like, the first section of that video is talking about how a lot of people's issues come from an incorrect load order, and they just don't know that that's the case, because they just assume that everything is supposed to just work. And they're not paying attention to, like, when was the mod patched? Has it been updated? Does it conflict with other mods? Like, there was all that. There's a bunch of juicy data in that video about that exact topic, because a lot of people don't pay attention.
So, that it then?
Yeah, snack break, Dragonborn. Like, there's been something. Like, were you guys here? Like a week and a half ago, I was medicated playing. The game froze. I backed out to close the game down, and instead of closing the game, I accidentally deleted it off the PlayStation. And it's like, that's me fucking up. You can get mad about it. Like, the game crashed. You can get mad about it. I fucked up. I could get mad about it. Instead, I looked at the clock and went, I've been playing for 2 hours. Christina's not here. I need to go take care of all the animals. Have breakfast. I'm just going to go take a break, re-download the game. It's an hour and a half. I'll go do chores, take a shower. And that's what I did. It's like, if it crashes, so what? It's 90 seconds to reboot the game.
If you were done, you mind if I get back to things?
Sweet Pea says, I also see people playing with abandoned mods from like 2013. That's so true. So true.
In my experience.
Oh, right. Manipulation.
You know what? You might be... Wait, no. What am I saying?
Oh, I'm not going to be able to... He's the Odo... Or what is his name? Not Odo. Odo's from Deep Space Nine. Otto? What the fuck is the little... Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. Only money. I forget his name.
Yeah. Hold on. I never said that was my final offer. I don't have time for this.
Watto.
Okay.
I said Odo,
okay,
which is
okay.
Deep Space Nine.
You made your
Watto.
point.
Thank you.
I'll give you a discount.
All right, 350 credits. That's fine.
Pleasure doing business with you. So,
Wave
last
says,
anyone
I'm
heard
having
of
a
him,
great time with the
he was
PlayStation.
out
There you
near
go.
the Syracuse, shipwreck about a quarter click down the main strip. One of my roughnecks said he heard some kind of beacon. Just keep your ears open. You should find your machine. Eyes open too. Sirens and ecliptic out there, and neither takes prisoners.
Neither takes prisoners.
And corpse retrieval is not included in this transaction, so now you know. Give Ahab a Kaiser our best. Get you something? No better selection.
Gray says, buy the microcell unless you plan on making it. I don't know what he has for sale or why I would need it. What is the microcell for? I don't remember, but he says buy it. I'll buy it. And now I'm broke. Do I have anything I can sell? I am going to hold on to that to mod. That I don't give a shit about. Don't give a shit about that. Give a shit about that. Oh, I think I might be giving that to Andreja. I'm gonna hold on to that. Sell that. Sell that. Hold that. Hold that. Sell that. I have 2 of those. I actually want to buy one thing back really quick. Because I don't have the helmet for that UC security set that I have. Okay. Microcell is for Kaiser. Copy that. Do I oil up? Every time I'm with your mom, I totally do. We got some great videos from last night's session. Don't forget to check them out. You know where. Part of the Only Rens experience. I need a better place for this screenshot. Oh, that looks good right over there. Yeah, this will work nicely. The graveyard. Oh yeah, that's some nice framing right there, baby. Can I get that from the front from up here? Dude, the new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson was frickin' hilarious. My wife and I watched that and it was so good. The shadow sequence was as good as going back to the Mike Myers days of Austin Powers. Like the Austin Powers shadow sequence was, I mean, the first one had the naked scene with all the flower pots, which was hilarious. But the shadow sequence in Austin Powers was always great. But the shadow sequence in Naked Gun with Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson and the dog. Holy shit, that was good. That was a phenomenal movie. Oh, is there rain falling? Oh, rain kind of always ruins the screenshots. Yeah, I can't take a screenshot right now with the rain. Because it always blurs. Yeah. We're going to have to wait. Acid rain. Blow 'em up, girl.
There are few things as exhilarating. Really, one never knows what might be found in salvage yards. So much time and effort into building these ships, and so quickly they come apart in the end.
Let's see what I can get in terms of a good POV here. The rain, man. I think the rain is going to be the issue. I'm not going to be able to get any good shots right now unless I go wait for the rain to pass. Unfortunate. Corrosive liquid rain.
Well, this has certainly seen better days.
Just like your mom. Ba weep, granak weep, nini bong.
Voice. Controls. Unlocked. Attempting to resume. Attempting to. Error. Power. Level. Insufficient. Battery. Required. Type. Microcell. Inquire at. Salvage yard. Battery accepted. Operational power levels restored. Analyzing. Residual damage.
Yeah, it would be
detected.
dope if he could be a companion.
Impact shielding. Visual systems. Damage within acceptable limits. Thank you for your aid. I must resume my mission. Please step aside.
Your mission just got superseded. Major Hadrian Sanon wants you back.
Major Sanon will have to wait. I cannot leave my mission. Although previous attempts to disarm the weapon have been unsuccessful, additional support may allow me to complete my active mission more quickly, allowing me to leave this place.
Previous mission. If you're asking for help,
excellent.
Let's do it.
We must disarm Unit XW-99. Designation Siren. Nearest final Xeno weapon. Are you ready to proceed to the mission site?
So we're gonna disarm a Xeno weapon? So I'm gonna be what, helping you kill something?
Correct. Unit 99 is a Siren. A deadly biological specimen deployed to Nera during the Colony War. Engineered for combat efficiency, execution of said specimens is the standard method of Xeno weapon disarmament.
Oh shit, it's 7 o'clock in the morning already. Time flies when you're having fun. Alright. So killing is the standard disarmament method, meaning there are other methods?
Technically, yes. All Xeno weapons have a control interface, which allows them to be given orders if Unit 99 were to be subdued. I could wipe its
Disarm
interface.
with finger
This
quotes.
would prevent Unit 99 from ever being used as a
That's
weapon
true.
again.
We're gonna go disarm the
That
weapon.
would be technically sufficient for the parameters of my mission. However, it is my personal assessment that Nero would be better off with Unit 99 terminated.
Alright.
Follow me.
Alright. I will follow him, guys, but I am like ready to burst here, so let's I gotta take a minute or two. Go take a bio. I should also go check in with my wife. We've also been going 2.5 hours almost, so, and I haven't stood up yet to take a break, so we're gonna take 5 here. What stream are we on? Starfield 28. Break at 2:23. Back in a few, everybody. If we disappear, it's because of the internet. I'll be back as soon as I can. Hit up the YouTube and Discord in between the stream breaks. I might have to play musical cats here in a minute. We'll see. All right.
Mind your step, as you have no doubt witnessed.
Mind the gap.
Hostile detected.
This thing has like no freaking magazine. Lucas.
Probably best not to think too long about what Ecliptic will
Don't
be doing
attack
with
her.
anything they salvage.
Are you gonna be okay? Hang on. You're okay. Come here, buddy. Blanca is like in her little bed, and he tried to get up, and she just went totally low, laid her ears back, and hissed at him, and so he ran back underneath the bed. He has attacked her a few times. He's not as aggressive as the other boys, but I have to keep an eye on him to see what he's gonna do here. Usually, if he's in with me, he'll leave her
What is it that
alone.
is said about one man's junk?
One man's junk. He's your mom's treasure.
It is difficult to recall how that goes.
Hey! You did just attack her, you little shit. He's not being a good boy this morning. He vomited his breakfast a little while ago, and now he's like freaking out that she's in the bed. And I totally let Kaiser run off without me. Cat emergency.
Authorized person. Legal income.
Alright, you psychopathic robot.
You died today.
That's underage now. Well, let's just take care of each other. I'm gonna come in here and loot.
Target has escaped. Initiating a search.
You're not walking out of here.
Need to focus.
Yeah, he's still in here, Blanca. I know, he's under the bed.
Engaging. source suggests Ecliptic, a mercenary company like Ecliptic, would only
I love how he pronounces Ecliptic.
To utilize it as a weapon. This means Unit 99 must be disarmed immediately. Standard procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost. No quarter given. Do you concur?
I do concur, but I'm keeping a close eye on Lucas because he's like looking up from the bottom of the bed like this. No, come here, come here, come here. Hang on, guys. Come here. Let me take care of this. I grabbed him before he snuck back into the bed.
Was my language system also damaged? System appears nominal. You require extra processing time, so be it.
Jesus. Cat drama. Alright. Frontal assault. Let's do it. Let's go clean
Simple
house.
and straightforward. A good choice.
Moving out.
Are you quite sure you want to hold on to that?
Positive, my dear. Don't tell me how to be a loot whore.
Exit the premises or I'll shoot. Find cover now. Get me off. Let's see if this thing's...
Hello there. Reload, goddammit.
Rerouting power. New fault detected. Correcting. Unit 99 service is now complete. Mine, however, continues.
Astra, yes please. Ecliptic space helmet. Yeah, I'm gonna take some stuff. I'm broke again. I probably need to start looting for the first time. Actually, I'll come back to him.
Our work here
is
finished.
He's gonna force me to talk.
Now, what is this mission you spoke of? Major Sanan is involved.
Hedron and I want your help attacking a possible plague of terramorph attacks.
A plague of terramorph attacks. That is disconcerting. You are docked at one of a kind. I will meet you there.
Alright, well, we're gonna go loot this place because I got a key card. I got some Astra. That is contraband. Oh, his head is through the glass. Did it break? Nah, it would have been cooler if it did, but still, that's that looks dope. It'd be really cool if this did have breakable glass and that had like shattered around his head as he fell through. That would be a cool detail. I realize why they don't have it. Bubbles! Loved the video yesterday, by the way. I watched it last night. For those who don't know, Conan Exiles is, and I'm totally down, by the way. Whatever server you guys are rolling on, I'm down. Like, private server, I'm good. I've never, you know, I've played Conan Exiles, but I've always only ever played it single player. And if you guys have got, like, a server that we're going to spin up, definitely down for that. But also, like, playing a version that looks like more like Dune Awakening, I'm gonna get way more enjoyment out of it. So if you haven't seen that video, guys, maybe I'll do a video around the video today. There we go. We're gonna be doing some Conan Exiles come May. Bubbles has got some super secret sauce coming up. It's not secret, but just super cool Conan Exile stuff coming up. What's good in life? To slay your enemies, take their loot, and sell their contraband to the trade authority. Yes, the Conan Exiles enhanced thing that they're doing on Steam looks amazing. I don't have any of the lockpicking necessary. Looks like dog shit. I'm gonna hold on to this stuff though because I am broke and I need to sell. That's an interesting looking spacesuit. Guys, I've got Quark's degenerative tissues. Right, I think the cool thing about that is, like Bubble, like you were saying, if you're going to be doing like group sessions on Tuesday, or you're going to be playing on Tuesday, you know, meeting up on Tuesdays for group sessions, but then, you know, being able to play independent of that, which is exactly what I did with Dune Awakening. I think that sounds great to me. Alright, let's get out of here. I know, sweetheart. It's not the same as the bed. Lucas took your bed. I'm gonna go buy more cat beds today. I don't care what mommy says. I'm gonna go buy them. We need more cat beds so I can stop having these cat fights. And I need to get a cat tree.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Do you wish to learn more?
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinium.
Londinium.
Londinium. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the problem we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on.
Oh, this is
I'll
where
walk
we
you through
choose
what we're
between like a
thinking.
dinosaur or like a bioagent or something. I forget. Oops.
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asyles?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asyles were chosen to fill in the gaps. We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course. Using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asyles' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last.
Okay.
Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem definitively.
An end to the terramorph problem indefinitely. Sounds like a plan to me.
I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asyles.
I vote for the Asyles.
They are quite handsome creatures, almost serpentine, even.
Always thought they looked a little more avian myself, but they put the terramorphs to shame when it comes to charm. With either path, though, we're looking at a long-term commitment. Years of work. Even just getting these plans off the ground is going to take time. And all routes are going to require some highly specific materials to make things work. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asyles gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around. But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinium.
Mm-hmm. Then let's not waste any time.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinium's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatoum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there. But you need to know, Londinium, it belongs to the Terramorphs. They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Copy that. Well, before we talk to him about gear, because we can always talk about gear, right? This is a great quest line. But before we talk about that, we got to talk about this really quick, guys. So if you're not aware, Funcom just announced that they are doing a Conan Exiles enhanced version of the game. So Conan Exiles has been out. It's coming up on its 8th year anniversary, and they made this announcement, I think the day before yesterday, that they are coming out with an enhanced version of the game, which is only on Steam, and it's essentially, if you remember how they did the Obsidian remaster last year, where they rebuilt, like they kind of did an Unreal 5 skin that they put on top of the game to make it look better, run better, etc., have that more modern feel. That's what they've done with Conan Exiles. Another company has come in and has put a visual reskin of Conan Exiles on top of the existing game, which is why it's only available on Steam right now. It's not going to be available on the Microsoft Store, Epic Games Store, PS, PlayStation, or Xbox versions of the games. It's only the Steam version of the game for the moment, and then if it is something that is, if it has enough success, they will look at potentially doing it elsewhere. Now, I had already planned on doing this anyway. I'm in the Funcom creator group, and this looked fun, and I've got time in early May to take a look at this, and I have enjoyed the 2 times I have briefly dipped my toes into Conan Exiles before, but I always kind of went in and was like, I don't really care for the graphics that much. I'll play it for a little bit. The last time I did any serious intent was when Dune Awakening was announced. I wanted to go in because they had some of the same mechanics, like with the sandstorms and stuff, and I wanted to refamiliarize myself with the way that Funcom does their crafting survival games, so I went and played some Conan Exiles before I went and did Dune Awakening. Now, the Conan Exiles enhanced version of the game makes this more like Dune Awakening in its visuals. And turns out Babylonia Rising, who is he was in chat earlier, but he has a video which we are going to link in the description down below. This video is going to come out later today on my YouTube channel. There's going to be a link down below, but Babylonia is going to be hosting a server. I am definitely joining that server. They're going to be hosting a private server, starting with vanilla and then going from there and adding things. Later on down the road, who knows where the plans will lead. I believe Gray just dropped a video a few minutes ago or earlier today. I don't know. I saw a YouTube notification a few minutes ago. I believe Gray is also going to be joining. Yes, going back to my origins for a bit. Conan Exiles announcement. So, he says, back on November 5th, 2023, my very first video was Conan Exiles, and now it's time to return. So, anyway, I am going to do this, and we're going to be joining Babylonia. I think Gray's going to be joining us. There's going to be other people that will join. I know Babylonia's partner, Mel, loves this game. I believe his son is playing. This will be taking place in May. May 5th is when this is coming out. Now, if you haven't watched the trailer yet, let's go ahead and watch the trailer together. Let me go ahead and get that paused back in the background. Let's watch this trailer so that if you're not aware of what this is, you can see what this is. Maybe it's something you want to dive into and try out. If you already own the Steam version of the game, you are going to get this update, I believe, for free. But if you don't own, like I own it on the PlayStation and Xbox, so I will need to get the Steam version of the game. So, but this is a separate version. Let's check out the trailer. Did you miss the morning stream? We're still deep in it, Deeks. This is what Conan Exiles Enhanced is all about. Rebuilt in Unreal Engine 5. This is the original versus the new. Good morning to Mel as well. Look at that. Listen to that music kicking in. Look at the improved terrain. As much fun as I had with the player building in Dune Awakening, there's even more building sets in this game. And now with the enhanced visuals. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. There's some building stuff in play. Look at those. Look at that. Look at that structure. In the trees! Experience Conan Exiles like never before. Looks like a jump from PS2 to PS5 visuals. It's a big jump, yeah. Yeah, it's only on Steam right now. They're testing the waters, I think, before they make a full commitment to doing it everywhere. You keep your bases and characters. Support for 3 single-player save games. All your bizarre items and DLCs carry over. Big old anime titties! It's Conan, kids. Hell yeah. Coming to Steam on May 5th. Oop, hang on, there's a tiny little bit. Oh, that's just the Funcom logo. So there you have it, everybody. Yeah, the Conan lore is great. We are definitely going to be diving into this on May 5th, joining up with Bubbles on his private server. I don't know what my schedule will be for this yet, I should say. I just know that this is going to become something that we're going to weave into what we're doing in May. I think May at the moment is like Lego Batman and the James Bond game for sure, but I think those are like later on in the month. Saros kicks off on April 30th, so we'll definitely be playing Saros like the first few days of May. And then when we get to the 5th, we'll definitely be jumping into this in some way, shape, or form. At least, you know, we'll just see how the schedule goes. But I know Bubbleonia said he's moving to his 7-day-a-week schedule, and I believe this was going to be on Tuesday nights, if I'm not mistaken. Depending on what schedule they play on Tuesday nights, I may, excuse me, try to join at least once in a while, but also be playing independently of that, just to go through the game and build structures. And I think there's lots of cool stuff that can be done with multiple people logging into the same server and like building their own bases, and then you log in next week and like suddenly there's a mega base over there and like, who built this? Where did they go? What's going on? It's gonna be fun. So we're doing this. So set your calendars. Stay tuned, and if you would like to get involved with this, don't forget it comes out on May 5th. So if you already own it, you get the upgrade. But if you have never played Conan Exiles before and you want to check it out, this would be a great starting point. Because it comes with all the stuff already there, all the patches and bug fixes. There's something in here about travel between the 2 maps, which I guess is a big deal. I don't know enough about the game to know what that signifies, but in the link down below in Bubbles' video, he explains it in greater detail. So for those of you watching this after the fact, check those links out and stay tuned as we prepare to embark upon a Conan adventure in Conan Exiles Enhanced. Yeah. Let me get back to some Starfield. Conan lore is awesome. We just did a review a couple years back of the Robert Jordan Conan books. Or I should say stories, not books. Nope, stop. Don't need to watch that anymore. Slow your roll, YouTube. Back to Mars!
Seems to be where we left it.
Attention vessel, you have entered restricted space. Please respond. This world is off limits. You were advised to jump to safe harbor immediately.
But what if I want to do safe harbor? I want to be her. I want to be friends. We can have like hugs and special badges and shit. I'm cleared to be here. I'm meeting with Commander Hedium.
Let me check my logs. All right, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
Thank you very much. Life is good this AM. It is good most AMs. It's gonna be a hot one today. Chris was already like outside going, oh my god.
Anyone who has spent time in United Colonies space has.
It is already
Now I understand.
about 85 degrees outside and it's only 7:30 in the morning, 7:45. It's gonna be a hot one today. It's gonna be 40 Celsius, 103 Fahrenheit today.
Inside the barriers, double time!
Double time! Go, 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 go!
You with the Xeno unit? You're heading to command, far end of the compound.
Dude, can I get a black version of that spacesuit? Because then I will wear the black one, and Andreja can have the blue one. And we'll be twinning! We could be like those old couples that have the shirts that say I'm with stupid, and the other one says I'm stupid. Only hers will be blue, and mine will be black, and we'll be twinning!
That was...
Sprain gauge, Jesus Christ. All I did was jump down a little bit of a 3-foot in, like, embankment. What the hell? Sprain my leg, sprain my leg.
Quite elite.
Single malt, I'll take that to knock the pain off that ankle sprain. I have one of each of these. Yeah, it gets pretty warm here this time of year. Can we see through that helmet? Hold up a minute. Buying this because I need to sell because I'm a brokey. But that helmet might be something I can give down to Asia. If we could see through that helmet, I would... it's got the gold trim though, which I frickin' hate. Man, it might be better than the one she's wearing. Come here. Let me see how I feel about this.
I was just thinking about if there's anything you need, I am happy to share. Are you sure you must go?
I do like the look of that. Even with the gold filigree, I think I like the look of just the shape of that a little bit more. Still not my favorite, but we're getting there.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
I'm Renfail with UC Vanguard. You're expecting me.
Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinium
yeah,
is
get
one
to
of the
it.
most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
I mean, Florida is still pretty humid, and can be pretty gnarly, Amaratus. But like I will say that we're not as humid as Florida. Like our humidity is usually like 65-75%, which is still pretty high, but we don't get up past that unless it's rainy season, which is like June through October, and then but it's still humid enough. Like if I go outside, once we hit like mid-April, I only ever have a bandana on. And if I've got videos, usually sometime during the summertime, you'll see me recording videos with bandanas because I sweat all the time. Anytime I leave my office, it's like immediately I'll be dripping in 5 minutes. Like, so I tend to wear a lot of bandanas in the summertime. All right, see you, Bubbles. Good luck at the vet. I have no idea what FOV I'm playing at. I don't give a shit. I play first person, and I just play the game.
Precisely.
FOV is not something that I worry about.
Then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside.
Whatever is the default.
And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here.
Now I got the Conan Exiles music in my head. Alright, ready with you are.
Alright. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Collect your specialty extra gear. Hell yeah. Hello, my friends. Polytextiles, crafting components, baby. Tweezers! No, I don't need those. Crafting, ammo. Med pack. Oh my goodness, it's a bunch of med packs. Mines? I don't need the rifle. However, I could pick it all. Oh! Andreja, I think we just found you a new helmet, sweetheart.
Now would be a good time to reprioritize what we bring with us and what we leave behind.
Oh, these are all
Or
like
sell.
advanced
Or throw away,
fucking.
even.
Howdy.
Don't go into the city much. Never for long. Too risky.
You match our description. The Vanguard captain? The cabinet wanted you to have something.
What's up,
Make
Brent?
sure you had the
Studden.
best tools for the task at hand.
Garrett says I'm getting excited for
if
Conan.
you'll
I haven't
excuse
played
me.
it in a few years. All right, that is an epic weapon. All right.
Can't chat right now.
All right, let's take a look at what we just got. Definitely giving that helmet to her. Oh, shit. Definitely giving her the helmet.
I was just thinking about you.
See what it looks
If I
like.
can take a few things, I will.
Eggs and bacon, coffee, hot, great games to play. Life is good. Life is good. Bacon, eggs, and coffee and games. Hell yeah. Oh, it blocks her face. Nope.
I keep whatever you give me.
I
yes?
thought you could still see
That
her
is the
face,
deal?
but it completely blocks it. Never mind. You can't tell the way that looks right out of the gate, whether it's just like frosted or blocked. It's blocked. Well, we want her to wear that helmet. Now, out of sheer curiosity, how does this spacesuit... Actually, let's give her this and... Let's check out where all her suits look like.
I will be thinking about you.
That's a little too excuse me, a little too militaristic, I think, for her.
You need something, dearest? Did you need me to...
No, that's too bulky.
What have you got for me?
I have things that I'm checking out for you. Too many gadgets.
I am happy to help shoulder the load.
Definitely looks good in this.
Take care, love.
Alright. Back to the ship. Alright, let's also give him all of this apparel. Helmets. Alright, I think... I've got all sorts of... I got hypothermia and frostbite. Well, I do think we are about as prepared as we're gonna get.
Transfers complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city. Systems should shut
Duly noted, Commander.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this?
Let's do this.
Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Let's do it.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant.
Copy that.
Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
I'm going. That creature. It's dominated. Must end less than not just like before.
Toxins. Cred stick. Hey, take a little beer for the road.
Safety's on.
Looks like the last of them. No sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Copy that.
Close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Look at all these goodies. Gee, a mini Christmas. Dun 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 dun. There's a lot of ammo. Whoa! Picking up the ammo. Whoa! Fuck it, I'll take it all. I need to sell shit.
Open fire!
Dun, 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 dun. Push it real good. You know what we doing with our point? We are maxing out our starship design. Which means I can now go back to my ship and do some more modifications and make it feel even more powerful. Alright. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I can do it right back at you, bitch. This is a phenomenal quest line.
All Azili's samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Kaiser, buddy.
Samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in
I've
a
watched the
space
first 3 seasons of The Boys, yes, but I have not watched season 4 or 5.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I'm not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Not from my house.
Got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
I don't know names of missions, so I am generally useless when it comes to helping people with missions.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells.
Saw that
Can't be
it had
cultivated
cells.
anywhere but Londinian. A real marvel.
Well, there is marvels here and scary shit too. I'm gonna wrap here though, everybody. It is a Saturday morning. I've been playing for 3.5 hours. We're in a good place. I want to go get some breakfast. I believe Gray is streaming right now. If he is, we're gonna go push people to his channel over on Twitch, so that those of you who want to keep getting some Starfield in your veins can go watch him and help contribute to his newfound Twitch affiliate status. Gray is live, so we're gonna push people over to Gray, and then I'll drop a link to his YouTube in the chat as well. Go forth, enjoy your time with Gray, and I will be back later today with more Starfield in the afternoon. Until next time, everybody. Raid on Twitch is happening now. Let me go grab the link to his YouTube really quick, so that everybody can go watch Gray and hang out with him while I go have breakfast.
Thanks for the raid, Renfail.
You are welcome. And here is the link for those of you in Kick.
Thank you.
And
thanks for the bonus.
It's well deserved.
YouTube.
At least you're doing that right. Wow, that right,
Go forth. Watch Gray. Check out his stuff. Stay tuned, everybody. See you next time.